So welcome, hope you're well. I'm still working on I'm putting the finishing touches to the surround of my little Jane Austen cushion that I told you about last week. And honestly, I've enjoyed the outside of it every bit as much as I did doing the embroidery itself actually, which is nice. I haven't finished the embroidery either. I think I'm going to add a few bits onto that because, let me show you, let me just finish this. Adding little bits and pieces, it's my stitching and I can do it if I want to. So I will do it. Actually, some of these bits as well, I'm not keen on this. I love this fabric. It's a bit of vintage Liberty. In fact, if you had one of the selvage boxes, you would have had a lovely bit of this in there. It's lovely. But the colours of it, I don't think go with this because there's too much blue. So I might cut that little bit off and reuse it. Anyway, I've got the frame. So if you didn't see last week's video, this is the Jane Austen embroidery from our Jane Austen celebration box that we have that will be going out in August. And I thought that what I would do once I finished the embroidery, I thought, right, I'm going to make it into a little cushion and I'll do a piece cloth, a slow stitch piece cloth kind of frame and then make it into a cushion. I think I'm also, so what I will add all this on once I've decided how I want it to look. I've got one more bit of lace that I've found, which I think is going to go up there. And then I think it's done, but I think I might embroider, "It is a truth universally acknowledged." And then whoever sits down can think, it's a truth universally acknowledged that, you know, polka dot's best. Something like that, you know, polka dot rules. You can say what you like. But I thought that might be quite fun. I did think about actually just running stitch this on rather than folding it under, but yeah, so I'm still thinking about that actually, how I'm going to join it. Anyway, that's my Jane Austen stitching, which I am absolutely loving. I hope you enjoyed the intro. That was a little sort of snap of my week really, and the little walks that we've been going on, etc. I also wanted to say, because you often will leave little comments saying how much you love the music, and I should say, I don't even know if I've ever said this before, but that music is composed for the podcast by Christopher. He writes all that music and plays it, so I know you enjoy it. That's any music that you hear on our podcast is written by us. All written by Christopher, not me. I can't take credit for it. But he is working on some more, so that you hear something different really on the podcast. But yeah, I thought I'd tell you that because I don't know if I've ever mentioned it. What else have I got to tell you? I'm just about to start on another little project, which is a little book, a little cloth book with the first letter of each month. So J for January, F for February, etc. Obviously, I'm starting in July, but that's fine. And I'm just going to do a big embroidered J in this sort of style with flowers, and then I'm going to write around it, and sometimes I might embroider birds, or I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's going to be a book, so each page is going to be about this size. Like so in October I would put crunch, scrunch for leaves, and I'm making it for my little grandchildren so that they can have this little cloth book that they can look through, and you know, when it gets to December, you know, they can sort of look things to look for really, look around them, and then perhaps snowdrops for January, February time. And if you're one of our patrons, I'm going to put that little pattern for the JAS, you know, for the months of the year, onto there for you should you wish to join in and do your own. I mean, obviously it doesn't have to be a book, and obviously you could write anything you wanted to or put anything you wanted in your book, but I think it's quite a nice project, and I do like a project. So I've got a new little stitch. This is part of our new autumn box, which I'll tell you about in a second. Also, I should just say, when I just said on my cushion, I'm going to say, "It is a truth universally acknowledged," The reason I said that is because it's the first line of Pride and Prejudice, just in case you thought, what's she talking about? So this is my new little stitch that I'm doing. I'm just going to hoop it up actually. I'm going to do a small one. This is part of our, the stitch side of our new box, which is called To Autumn. So, you know that poem, Keats, Season of Mists and Mellow Fruitfulness. Because I love autumn. I love summer, but I don't really enjoy the heat. And autumn for me, it's not just about the light, it's not just about the cooler days, it's sort of fuzzy around the edges, whereas summer is hot, bright colours. Autumn for me are these sort of colours and cooler days, and you've still got the lovely long evenings, and for me, I just love autumn. So there are going to be two boxes, one for the stitcher, one for the knitter and crocheter. And for the stitcher, you will get this pattern and the 6 hand-dyed threads. And you will also get, it comes with a little drawstring notions pouch, which is absolutely beautiful. And it all comes in this beautiful Liberty fabric. This is the needle book that you can have. You can choose to add this on. This is the little needle book. This has got an Elizabeth lining. This is all Liberty of London Tanner Lawn. And you can choose to add on the needle book and box pouch as well. For the yarn option, that comes with that's 6 20-gram minis, 100-gram skein, and that comes with a box pouch and a lovely little candle, etc. And you can choose to add on the little drawstring pouch should you wish to. So that's in the shop now, and that's absolutely gorgeous. That will be going out in time for you to open in September. That will be going out sort of mid-August onwards. Our Jane Austen box, the needle book, and pin cushion. This is the little pin cushion that you will get the pattern and the fabric, and you can embroider the pin cushion. And it comes with a little needle book. They will start going out next week, but we do have a few days off coming up, which is why the Jane Austen celebration boxes aren't going out till the end of the first week of August. They'll start going out because we have a little holiday. So thrilled you're loving those, and they've been a joy to put together, and as have these. So if you think really of kind of dappled sunlight, and this box is not about full autumn. This box is about that moment when summer is kind of at its end, and you get this lovely mix of colours. You know, these lovely, you've got your chrysanths and zinnias and dahlias, and you get that lovely kind of dried flower look. So you're moving into autumn. But this is very much about that's why the box is called To Autumn, because we're going towards autumn, but this is not our full autumn box, if you like. It's our nudging towards autumn, which is actually one of my favourite times. So thank you so much for coming to spend time with me, and as ever, let me know what you're watching, what you're reading, what you're stitching, what you're making. I've actually just started a new book. It was Fern Cotton, I think I saw, talking about it, and it was Don't Let Him In. I've just started reading that, and England are through to the final. I've been watching England playing in the football, England ladies football, and it's been so exciting. We're through to the final. So that's coming Sunday. And yeah, we have a little break coming up. There will be a little video next Friday, and then we have a little break where we'll have lots of lovely ideas. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We're taking Willow, and lots of walks and chats and relaxing times, which I'm looking forward to, and lots of stitching. But yeah, I hope that gives you an idea of how the feel of the box. It's very much kind of mellow and ode to summer, really, to late summer. But we have just so enjoyed creating it, because it is one of my favourite times of the year. And we also have been so busy this week sending out boxes. We have sent out what's been going out: Selvage Blue, Selvage Pink, Woodland Birds has been going out, Lavender Haze. I can't remember if I've missed anything out, but you would have had your dispatch notifications, and there'll be a lot more going over the weekend and at the beginning of next week. So if you haven't had your dispatch notification, most of them are packed. It's just a case of getting them out the door to you now, but we hope you love them. And yeah, I hope you love the autumn box. I think that's going to be a lovely stitch. I'm wishing you a lovely weekend, and I hope England win.